Okay, guys. Third time's the charm. Third time is the charm. I had a couple videos in this tank already. I deleted the one because I just didn't do any damage, and it was a really bad team. The game was over super fast. It was really boring. So, um, not cherry picking my games. I freely, well, rather, I'm not cherry picking my games so you guys don't know that I'm bad at this game. I freely admit that I'm bad at this game. But I had a really rough game, and it didn't seem like it would be entertaining at all. So I canned it. So we're gonna go again here in the Saladin. And the other thing is too, I didn't last long enough to get some good gameplay footage with this tank, so you didn't really get to see much of it. And it's a new tank. There's not a lot of videos out on the internet for this tank yet, so I wanted to do it some justice and get a good video out there. Now, full disclosure, it's not elited yet. I don't have the top engine. I don't have the top. Whoa. Nope, that's probably not going to be good. It's a little too deep and a little too far around for me to make that journey. Not super familiar with this map. I know you can go on this beach. I thought you could go around there, but I'm not going to risk it. And really, I'm not fast enough to be running in there with the lights anyway. Not with this motor. I need the upgraded engine, I think. And of course, I still have this cursed cold that I can't kill. That's making recording extremely difficult. So I do apologize, guys, for the slower recording schedule in 2024. I am working on it. I will be producing a lot more videos as soon as I start feeling better. It's just been a crazy few weeks here. I am on some antibiotics as of today. And hopefully, with those antibiotics, I'll be able to do better. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. A little bit of damage there on the Panther. Nothing's better than getting damage in without getting shot. Well, he's going to die any second. Okay. He's gone. Let's see if I can pop out. Well, I could, but nobody's shooting and nobody's out in the open, so it really doesn't matter. Come on. Come on, little one. Come on. Let's see if my John Hammond impression works. I know there's bushes over there these guys could be sitting in to shoot at me, but I've not been spotted. I'm just sitting here, so maybe I'm far enough away where I won't be spotted unless I shoot, which I'm okay with because I have rocks right next to me to fall back behind. I can definitely see these guys if they would move out from the rocks, which they're probably not going to. So let me try to get into some cover a little further up. See what I can do. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I would have thought that would have spotted me, but it didn't. But he's probably not going to come back out since I took a third of his hit points. 12T is playing a dangerous game. Let's see if we can follow him up. Yeah, there we go. Teamwork, buddy. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, see, now we're cooking with some gas. Type 59 is not pulled out where anybody can see him yet. Where'd my 12T go? Okay, he's going over there. I'm hungry. Yes. Yes, I wanted some damage. I got it. I was greedy, but they weren't looking. They weren't looking. By the time they got out, I was gone. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's 10-4. We should be able to win this. We should be able to win this. Oh, how did I miss that shot? The reload on this thing's pretty snappy. 747, that's not bad at all. I have not really put this thing in a position where I can just use the DPM, but it's actually got pretty good DPM. You know what? Let's back this T-43 up. Let's see what we can do here. Let's just go haul all in. All in, baby. All in. Oh, okay. Not quite fast enough there. All right, let's follow the Type 63 up. See what we can get over here. I do see the E25, but I want this Type 59. Got him. Got him, folks. Yeah, I played a little timid in this thing, not much damage, but you guys can see the potential. You can see how quickly this gun can refire. And my crew skills aren't that great. Definitely need some additional skills. And it's pretty quick, even with the first engine. It's not bad. I definitely think getting the gun first and the turret first is the right play. Because at least you can play it as a medium. I mean, you can't play it as a light because you're not fast enough, but at least you can play it as a medium. And all we got left is the Sky Pig. And we're done. And I'm not going to get anything on him. He will die too quickly. But yeah, not a bad little game. Not a bad game at all. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like the Saladin? Do you think it's a decent tank? Let's do one more game in it. Let's do one more game in it. I'm going to try it. If it ends horribly, I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to leave it in. Okay? We're just going to do it. And damage-wise, I did okay. Experience-wise, not so great. But I did some decent... For this game, I did okay as far as in the team list for damage. So, let's go ahead and... probably do vents again. Maybe we'll do a crew. Maybe we'll do a crew. Let's do concealment. Yeah, let's do concealment. And this time, let's run regular ammo. Let's see how that goes. Let's run just free-to-play ammo. And see what we can do. Because the pen's not terrible in a tier 8. If I get a tier 8, which I did, okay. In a tier 8 game, it's not awful. It's not great, but it's not awful. So we'll run through some regular ammo, see if we can make a little more credits. And see how we can do that. Okay. So this is El Haloof. So on this map, probably don't want to go with the heavies. Maybe not. Guys, I'm torn. I don't know where to go with this thing. I could take it over with the heavies, but I'm thinking middle of the map might make more sense. Are there any other mediums going mid? Brask looks like he's going mid. ELC even 90 is going mid. Okay, I'll go mid too. So we got 2 mediums, 3 mediums, and 3 mediums, a tank destroyer sitting the ridge, and okay, Panther 2's sitting the ridge too. That's fine. That's fine. You guys do that. Oh my gosh, he blew a tire on me. Come on. Get those tires up. Tires down are a bad thing. Okay. I'm not dead because I just lost a tire, which is fine. We have an Ashton Rex over here. I'd like to see if I can put some... Oh, somebody's spotting me. Oh, Renegade. Renegade got my freaking driver. Oh, and of course. Of course. You would. Oh, my gosh. Okay, never mind. I thought I was far enough back. I guess he moved. He moved to hit me. And already completely destroyed me. So, not a great game, but I'm not gonna end it on that, okay? We're gonna play the premium. We're gonna try the premium tank. We'll throw Vinny in there and see what we can do. But you guys got to see a pretty good game in it. Yeah, I could have done well on that last one. You just have games like that. I'll be honest. If we're being honest with ourselves, guys, we all have games where we go in there. Maybe we don't make the quite best decision, and you know, I got hit. I immediately was trying to back up, and then I got artied. All my tires were out, and there wasn't much I could do. So these things are like the Leopard 1 and the Leopard prototype, except for way less hit points, and artillery will eat them alive. And that goes for this premium too. You really have to be careful. So this tank has been a bit of a issue for me as well. I don't always have good games in this thing. It's been a bit tough. But I'm not really speaking to this as far as the... I'm not really speaking of the Saladin. I think that thing's pretty good. I think I've just had a couple rough games in it. But this tank... And this tank is probably better than the Saladin. As far as, like, the gun has higher alpha. It's premium, so it's got all its upgrades. The only problem I have with the gun is the refire rate on this thing at 11.4 is kind of hard to work with. It's not impossible to work with, but it's kind of tough. Sure. Let's platoon. Alright, I want to get to this first hill without dying. Alright, and then I just want to kind of peek up over the rise a little bit. Alright, nothing there. You really want to use your reverse speed on these things. You don't want to you just want to kind of peek a little bit. See if you spot anything. If you don't, back off. You know, let them come to you. Let them come to you. Because this thing is pretty flimsy. Oh, doesn't help when the Udas is behind you. What are those, like water tanks on the back? Oh, you guys must be thirsty. Or is that where they they put the beer? Alright, Foshby in the back. Oh, Udas is pushing up. Sometimes you can push like a tree down. Get yourself a little bit of cover. I have not been spotted yet. My sixth sense has not gone off. No, I don't know if I can hit him. I don't think so. Nope. You guys are on your own with the Lorraine. You should be able to take him out, though. Yeah, there we go. You can't tell me there's nobody over here. Maybe there is nobody over here. So sometimes you just got to make a call. If like you don't see anybody on this map, your team can just sit back the entire time and not push, which we can lose you the game. You gotta push. So we got a 283. We got a 283 sitting here. I don't see anything else. There might be a tank in the back, but I don't really see anything else. So like, yeah, we need some guys to push up here. We need to circle this guy and take him down.
Moving to support you.
Ugh, I'm getting the freaking crap shot out of me now. So there are guys over there. They just were not doing anything. So it's kind of like both teams are turtling a bit. And honestly, with that being the case, I kind of want to get out of here because I think that I'm not as useful over here as I could be on the other side of the map. But I have to get out of here without dying, which is going to be tricky with all these tanks here. And you really want to stay in the valley with these things if there's... Which there's not. There's no artillery in the game. It looks like our flank is holding, though. So I think as long as we hold these guys here, we'll be all right. Yeah, see, the Leopard 1's wanting to push up now. You gotta call them out. Don't let them push. Don't let them push. So just keep in the fight. Our flank will come across and will cover for us. We just got to keep lighting these guys. Stay in the fight. Yeah, just keep lighting them up. As soon as our flank starts pushing, they'll be able to hit these guys in the back. Problem is we need them to push. They're not doing that, so... No. You're going to have to come all the way over here if you want this. I am not that kind of idiot. Doesn't mean I won't get shot in the butt, but I am not going to let you just have it. Okay, keep him lit. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I got no hit points, so I got to play safe. Ah, I just missed him. Ah, I could not get my gun to drop. The one thing this thing does not have is a lot of gun depression. 12-9. Come on, guys. Okay, 13-9. Well, we got the win. That's what matters, I guess. We did not do a lot of damage, but we got the win. So 1 TD left. I'm not even sure. Yeah, see, I didn't even do any spotting. I did try to keep them lit, but I think my teammate was doing more of that than I was. Ah, it's Japanese TD. These things are nasty. I think he probably put one into me at some point. Don't push him one at a time. Oh, there we go. So by no means a great game, but we did put up a little bit of damage. We got the win. A tiny bit of damage, I should say. But yeah, wasn't a great game. So let's do one more in what we came to see here, and see if we can get a good game in that. Hopefully not get an El Haloof again. This just doesn't really favor. I guess it depends on the game. El Haloof could be good for something like this, but it's kind of big. This one's not as stealthy as the scheme A is. I think that I wish that they made this thing a little smaller. The turret's huge. It's like they put a car on top of it. I mean, look at this from the side profile, guys. Look how long this turret is for the size of the vehicle. I mean, not for a tank, but for the size of the vehicle, it's pretty big. Probably to fit that huge gun carriage in there. The breach and everything else. Alright, so we're going to go swamp side and try to play the hill game. It is a tier 9 game, so I will load some premium shells for this one. And this gun is just probably not going to do great in a tier 9. It's just the tank's got such light HP. I think we're going to have a hard time. See if I can get a shot or two. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Take that. Not the greatest shot in the world, but we put a little damage up. We got the mighty Caliban in here. We'll be fine. Maybe I can save this. Maybe I can save this. Maybe I can save this. Yeah, there we go. Save the T-34-3. Why should we let it die if we don't have to? And I don't want to get too feisty here. I just want to light this guy up. However, gun depression letting me down here. I don't know if these guys will be able to see me or not. Progetto will for sure. I don't know if there's TDs behind him. I don't know if they'll be able to. And if the T-63 is behind the hill, I don't think he will be able to. Yeah, I really don't want to get owned by TDs or by mediums in the way back. No thankies. I tried. That was my sneaky play. Didn't work. Somebody's got decent spotting over there. Oh, wow. That looks like it hurt. Yeah, I don't think this is going to go well for us. I might try to go swamp side, see what I can do. They got so much stuff over here, I feel like trying to get up and shoot is going to be hard. Maybe the bush here? I just don't know if I'm going to get spotted doing this. Okay, well, I got one of the Type 63. Oh, my headphones are getting ready to die here. Ah. Yeah, something up there's got good vision. Maybe I'm just not understanding the mechanic well enough, but I do not have enough concealment to get into a bush and not get seen over there. Yeah. That was probably a blind fire on that one, but again, did not work for me. Waiting to see if these guys will light anything up over here as they're coming. See if I can get some shots through the swamp here. Because with 14 hit points left, I'm not going to do much. At least if I could put some additional damage out, I'd feel like I did something. Now there's that Type 61 that's feeding it to me the entire game. I doubt I'm going to get any shots here, but maybe. No, he's going to stay below the tracks. That's fine. That's fine. Probably the right move. Oh, that Conway, I think, put one into me, too. Probably took the majority of my hit points. Oh, I missed. Doggone it. I did rock on the hill at the same time. So we had one good game in this thing, and then we had a couple that were pretty rough. Boy, I like it. I guess I'm struggling to come to grips with it right now. It's probably going to take me a bit to get good with this thing, and it probably will help once I have, the engine and the end wheels unlocked. I think it'll be a little bit more mobile, and I'll be able to start unlocking field mods, which should help a lot with this thing. I think right now it's just kind of gimped by my lack of skill and also just lack of crew skills, lack of modules. So I don't know. I like it. I think it's got a really snappy gun. If you can get it into a spot where it can use the cover mechanic behind bushes and stuff to lay down some fire, it's a great tank. What I've found in this game is there's a lot of bushes, unless you have really good gun depression, that you can't get back far enough from to get the full cover mechanic in place. What I mean by that is if you're shooting through a bush and you're in the bush, you'll get spotted, right? They'll see the end of your gun. They'll see the idea is they'll see the fire coming out of your gun and they'll spot you. That's how the mechanic works. But if you're back from the bush a certain number of meters and it still shows as like a bush and you can just see the outline of the tank through it because somebody else is spotting, then you could shoot without being spotted, provided nobody's can see you from the side. But what I found is that a lot of bushes are on really hilly terrain, and like the bushes that they put in the maps for you to use, and you cannot always sit back and do that like you want to. So what I've been trying to do with these, because they're a little bit faster on the reverse, is to use that ability that they have to go into reverse to back down the hill and then come back up, or back behind the rocks and then come back out. Kind of like a Leopard does. Like a Leopard 1 is really good at doing that with its reverse speed. The whole peak shooting thing. Let's see. What are we at for time right now? Let's go ahead and do one more. Let's do one more video. Well, one more battle in this thing. I really want to try to get a good battle besides the one I had was pretty good, but it wasn't great. And it doesn't help I keep getting 9s and 10s, which, you know, in any tier 8 you're going to get, right? You're going to get out tiered a lot. And when you're playing through the tree, you can't get discouraged. You just got to keep playing the tank and trying to figure its strengths out, keep working towards that next tank. And you may come to the understanding before you're done with that tree, you don't even like those tanks, right? In which case, it kind of sucks if you went through all the effort to unlock to tier 8, and then you're not really a fan, but it does happen. I did take a few HE on this tank. They're not great. Significant damage increase, but the penetration's terrible at 45 millimeters, so I'm not even sure if it's really worth taking the HE other than for maybe some arty. You know what? I'm not going to go this way. I'm not going to go this way. I'm going to go to the other side. I don't know why I'm getting shoved around, but thank you. Thank you for that, buddy. Alright, let's go. Let's go over here, see what we can do. I am trying to maximize the performance of this thing, so I'm going to load a little bit of gold. And it does look like we're already getting spotted. So I want to... Oh, I think I put a good blind shot on that guy. Oh, what is the gun doing, man? Did you see where it threw that shell? Way off to the side. Way down yonder. Oh. So we're going to see if we can't get a shot on this tank destroyer. Oh, the Nomad got down. Oh, come on, really? Come on, gun. I know you're more accurate than this. I know you're not this bad. Being trolled by this thing. Oh, no shot there. No shot there. Okay, everybody likes to run into this thing, apparently. So I have no idea if I did any damage with that blind shot. If I did, it wasn't a ton. This thing doesn't do a ton of damage. 65T. Oh, seriously? Bounced that lower plate. Oh, come on. That's garbage. That is garbage. Oh, this gun is really trolling me, guys. I don't know what else to say. It's going nowhere near where I'm aiming. Multiple shots in a row. Oh, got the scorpion finally. I hit the broadside of a barn for once. How much damage would I have if I hit every time I shot? Would be wonderful to know. Oh, I was gonna say there's got to be a. Oh, I got some assistance damage. Nice. I think that's probably going to be the best I can do, guys. I don't think this tank's a bad tank. I think I've got to learn it, honestly, and I think I've got to learn to play it and also get the modules for it. I think the upgraded modules will make a difference. But, yeah. I think that's probably the best other game we're going to get tonight. And I'm going to leave my crappy games in just so you guys can see the full gamut of the session. And hopefully you enjoyed watching, and I will see you on the next one. Have a great night, guys.